This movie tries to weave grief into a supernatural tapestry. However, it ends up a muddled, uninspired mess that leans too heavily on shock value and recycled tropes. Despite a committed performance from Sally Hawkins, the film's lack of narrative coherence and overplayed emotional manipulation make it a slog. The story follows siblings Andy and Piper, the latter partially blind, who are thrust into the foster care system after their father's sudden death. They land in the care of Laura, a foster mother whose unhinged grief over her deceased daughter drives her to orchestrate a bizarre, ritualistic scheme to bring her back. The premise sounds intriguing, but the execution is a chaotic blend of half-baked occult imagery and gratuitous body horror that never gels into something meaningfully scary or emotionally resonant. Hawkins delivers a feverish performance, teetering between sympathetic and cartoonishly villainous, but even her talent can't salvage a script that feels like it was stitched together from discarded horror movie drafts. Laura's erratic behavior, ranging from forcing a child to kiss a corpse to getting drunk with minors, feels more like a checklist of creepy than a coherent character arc. The film's mythology, involving cryptic VHS tapes and chalk outlines, is so vague it borders on nonsensical, leaving viewers frustrated rather than intrigued. The young cast, particularly Billy Barratt and Sora Wong, do their best with thinly written roles. Andy's protective instincts and Piper's vulnerability provide fleeting moments of heart, but the script reduces them to pawns in Laura's poorly defined ritual. The movie's reliance on gross-out moments, like self-mutilation and grotesque imagery, feels like a cheap bid for gasps, especially when the emotional core of grief is handled with all the subtlety of a sledgehammer. Piper's blindness, for instance, is exploited as a plot device rather than explored with any depth, making her character feel like a prop. Visually, the film has flashes of the studio's signature polish, with the cinematography crafting some unsettling shots. But these moments can't compensate for a story that feels like it's been done to death, grief as horror, again, with nothing new to say. This movie feels like a step backward, mistaking ambiguity for depth and gore for impact. By the time the predictable climax arrives, you're left exhausted, not from fear or feeling, but from the film's relentless yet empty attempt to provoke. It's not worth to watch this in theaters. Just wait on your streaming service.